Hi, neighbor. I'm Deborah Day with the Home Ministry team, and I'd like to thank you for joining me today. Are you getting a little weary of our long winter nights and our short winter days? We had the solstice on December 21st, and that was a turning point, just like New Year's was a turning point to a new year, 2021, but it seems to be all taking a little while to come into effect. So I did a little reading for us and drew some cards for us to get through this time until the days start to get longer. Because besides just the sheer length of nights and days, our days are rainy and often quite dark, and we can't go outside a whole lot anyway. And we have, of course, been living with COVID restrictions for a long time. So the card that I drew is called the Hermit. And in this particular deck, I used two new decks that I've recently gotten. And this man looks like a lot of us might look at home in maybe there are jammies or our yoga clothes, pretty casual. He's using the time to study. He's looking into perhaps philosophies and texts that he wouldn't normally have time or care to investigate. He's probably taking more time for introspection. This has all been a perfect time for that. So that's the general overview, the general way that we probably can take advantage of this time still as we slowly come out of a dark winter and a very difficult 2020 and into a 2021 that is much different feeling, yet is probably still going to have its challenges. A lot of what he is doing in this process, or can be doing, or we all could be doing, the process of renewal. We've been in a process where some heavy-duty planets have been in Capricorn for a very long time. That's a quite ponderous sign that has to do with structures and hierarchies and government and actually the breaking down of those, the things in them that need change. And so we're all certainly feeling affected by that in a general way. And also then in our personal lives with having this introspective time. What he's doing is evaluating, judging, what did I like, what worked well, what am I done with? He's kind of looking over his whole past year. What am I ready to let go of? What am I ready to take forward and develop and be creative with? And since it's an introspective time, he has time to do that. He has spirit guides to help him with it. One of the things we might tend to do in these long nights is to be sleepless, to start worrying about things. And if we worry in a repetitious, circular way about the same things over and over, it's kind of not the best use of our energy. Can we take those things, as the Hermit did? That same moon is there. Take those things and learn from them. Can we let go of those things? It is an opportunity to identify, if we take the time to notice and write down, what is this thing I'm worrying about over and over and over? Do I want to continue doing that? Is there a solution? If so, what can I do about it? If not, I'm going to put it on my release list. So we had a New Year's release ceremony at home. The Soul Sisters also have them during the full moon times. And our new moon times have been a lot about release. in the past months. Much releasing with all of that breakdown of old systems. And then the other thing that happened on December 21st, the solstice, was Saturn and Jupiter coming together after a very long time in Capricorn into Aquarius, into a new sign, into air, equality, humanity, a lighter vibration, a much lighter vibration that's just beginning, just coming in. So as we let go of those things we no longer need, it makes room to bring in the new. And the new is really new with Aquarius, with a new age, with a time that has been likened to the Renaissance, only we're just developing, we don't even know what. So the first thing is to get out of our way those things that we really, really don't need anymore. So a releasing ceremony, you can participate with a group. You can also do it on your own. Just put your list together of things you no longer want, crumple it up, put it in a burnable container, hopefully go outside and light a match to it and do a ceremony with it. And as you let go, let some clear, pure, call in some pure light and energy to fill in that space and hold that space until you know what new energies you want to develop with it. So very important to keep that space pure so we don't just have something else jumping in that we no longer want. So, and you can do release over and over. It's gradual. You might notice something right away, and you might notice something weeks later. Then, for this wonderful new age, a card that came up is this one. This is 5 grandmothers, and they are knitting together. They're from different cultures, and now as unified humanity, they're creating a new world. It's lush, it has clean, clear water, it has flourishing nature, and they all have very gentle faces. They're being gentle with one another. We have the opportunity to create a very new world that will bless us all. So we still have time to work on our clearing, on our meditating, on our introspection. We have a lot of time for that. It's good at any time, but especially right now, we really have an opportunity to continue with that process in order to bring in a really beautiful, prosperous, glorious new 2021, which, as grandmothers showed us, it's going to still be a labor of love. And so we can each start to know our part in that. So I really thank you for joining me. I wish you a most happy and blessed 2021.